Well, here we are again, and at first I didn't know if this had any brass parts on it at all, but after doing a little bit of cleaning on it, found out the trigger guard and all that area there is going to be brass, and the nose cap and that end is brass, so it'll take some more cleaning. I'll have to use some Brasso or something like that to clean up the brass, and that should work. But also, what I have to do with this is I have to look down the bore of this thing with my camera. So I'm going to set up to do that, and I will bring you guys right back. And before I do that, let me see. I did find out there is a chunk taken out of the stock, right out of the butt end. But I'm going to go ahead and make a piece of wood to go ahead and fix that. So that's not going to be a big deal. So far, everything else is pretty much going according to plan. In fact, right now I have the lock itself, the percussion lock, it is back in my ultrasonic cleaner. So I'm going to bring that out too in a little bit and show you that one. But first we'll go ahead and I'll set it up so you can see what this board looks like inside. Okay, we're back. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bigger so you can see what I see in this bore anyway. Okay, so here we go. Now, if you look there, there's the hole. I'm just starting out, and it's moving around because of the way the cable is. But other than that, it's pretty crusty in there. But I can vary the lighting too on that. If it's too bright, I can bring it back some. But then you just see a black hole probably. So anyway, continue on down. And really no rifling visible because it's obscured by the rust scale that's in there probably. So far it looks like it's kind of there, but I won't actually know until I run a brush through it. And there it is right down at the end right now. There it is. That's the very bottom. And it is probably the dirtiest you'll ever find. So actually what they used to use is warm water and soap to clean the black powder fouling out of these. Let's see. Yeah. So at first I thought that might have been a bullet in there, but it's not. It's just dirty. That's the end of the barrel. And you can come back up slowly. And Chubby's run into. He ran into my camera, of course. No, Chubbs. Shut up. So, yeah, it's, that's the bottom of it. And the way I can tell that's the bottom is a very good way. I just go ahead and use my camera cable. And what we shall do, let's see, we'll just measure from one end to the other, right to where the nipple is. And that's the total length of the barrel. And if you shove it back in there, you should run right into the bottom. right where my fingers are here. Yep. That's, yep, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, so it is not loaded with anything. It's totally empty. That was the other thing I wanted to find out too when I did it. Now let's take a look at what the ultrasonic cleaner has done to the percussion. Okay, here's the percussion lock. It's been in the ultrasonic cleaner for about 30 minutes. And it's still not enough, actually, because there's still areas here that are still got a layer of yak grease and dirt in them. And I'm going to brush it some and then put it back in probably for another half hour. And but it's looking a lot better than when I put it in. I mean, it was just so full of dirt and grease, and yak grease, whatever. I couldn't even tell what it was. I mean, it was totally encrusted. So I'm just going to brush it off and I'll put it back in the ultrasonic cleaner again. And then when I'm done with that, what I'll do is I'll spray the whole thing with WD-40 and clean it up and make sure everything is free, and because I have to pull that lock back to line it up with the nipple inside there on the rifle itself. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to go back in, and it's cleaning up pretty good right now. So it's not like I'm going to lose a patina or anything on this. I don't even know if it's the original lock that went in this one. It may be another one they had around there. There's no way of telling. So anyway, that's what we're doing. And we'll talk to you guys later.